Hello students, welcome to Our Classes. Now we're just a day or two away from the IIT JAM 2002 exam. And before that, I am Dr. Sarkar and I'm going to discuss some tips, last minute tips that you can use and hopefully you can score more. So if you go by the past 10 to 12 year papers that have been asked in JAM, in the NAT part, okay, there are some questions regarding Bohr's theory, which is obviously calculation relating to energy or ionization potential. There can be also questions regarding photoelectric effect and what can be other type of equations for Heisenberg uncertainty principle. So this is something that can also be asked to you. Normalization of a wave function, that is one thing that is also there. Particle in a box relating questions have been asked obviously, okay, in the section B. So these things are there for one to ask. Regarding gaseous state, problems relating to collision diameter, mean free path, these are a must learn. And calculation of CP/CV using equipartition energy is something that has not come for a long time, so possibly there is a possibility it might come. Maxwell distribution, Boltzmann distribution for molecular velocities. So they can give you a graph and they can ask you what is C average, C RMS, and C is most probable, how they are related, their ratios, or they can ask you, they can give you three such velocities within the graph and say which is the correct graph. So these type of questions, they are always asked. Um, when and in what conditions, okay, uh, ideal deviation from ideal gas behavior happens. Sums relating to law of corresponding states or van der Waal equation. So these are things that are something that you can always find in every chemistry paper, okay, in any competitive examination. So this is the part about the gaseous state. I would rather say surface tension and viscosity problems. Okay, sums on that one should concentrate. About solid state, I would like to say types of unit cell, how many Bravais lattice to find the Miller indices, these kind of things. Sum on a Bragg law, okay. Structure of NaCl, how many Na and Cl are present in one unit cell, these type of things, or how many carbon is present in a graphite, okay. So something relating to that. Um, these type of problems can be asked to you. And what type of semiconductors that we see, okay, that is n-type, p-type, okay, or an intrinsic semiconductor, extrinsic semiconductor, which substances are these type of things can be asked. In thermodynamics, which is a huge section, I think everything is important. You can have a problem on thermochemistry separately. They can ask you problems regarding Gibbs free energy, entropy, enthalpy, and conversion of graphs is a problem that has been coming in every competitive exam. Okay, so that is one thing that has to be learned. Okay, uh, criteria of reaction, spontaneity of a reaction, questions relating to that, mixing of gases, and what happens to entropy over there. These are a must learn. Conversion between Kp, Kc, Kx, and Kn must learn. Okay, questions can come. Calculation of pH and buffer solutions. Okay, these are regular problems. I think students are well aware of it. They can simply give you to state the equation of a salt, of a strong base and a weak acid, something like that. Okay. Problems related to solubility product. Okay. Again, something that is a must learn thing for students. Acid bed titration. Okay. So this has been something that you are doing from class 12. I do not want to go much into it. Raoult's law, Henry's law. Okay. Problems relating to that, mostly graphs and something to do with the osmotic pressure. So these things are there. Now, anything that you can expect in a NAT type question will be questions from electrochemistry and sums too. So you might get sums regarding Kohl-Roche's law or Debye-Huckel-Onsager equation. Okay. Uh, Problems on mobilities or transference number. These are things that will come in NAT. Now, questions relating to electromotive force of a cell using Nernst equation or standard electrode potential. These are again things that you are doing from class 12. Okay, so students should be well aware of it. The new concept or that is mostly covered in the BSc years is application of UMF in measurement of potentiometric titration. So we have potentiometric or potentiometric curves, right? In which what kind of curve you will have when you have a acid, strong acid and a strong base, or a weak acid and a strong base. You have a combination of acids with a base, how the graph changes. These type of questions will be obviously important for you. Apart from that, again, chemical kinetics is something that you are always studying from class 12, right? Then followed to BSc. So expect questions in NAT about the RNAs and activation energy. Expect questions regarding the order of a reaction or a molecularity of a reaction. Okay, and the graph obviously on that. Thing that you study or it is very new to you at the BSc level is obviously the enzyme catalysis and the sums relating to the double reciprocal Prot or Michaelis-Menten kinetics. Okay, calculation of Vmax. So this thing I think has not come for a long time, so one can go for this one or that one. Okay, just check the equation and try to solve one or two problems on it. Obviously, at last over here, spectroscopy, problem on Lambda-Mendele's law, calculation of molar extinction coefficient. Okay, questions on that, standard problems on rotational or vibrational energy, or even the magnetic resonance spectroscopy. Okay, so these are the things that one can go for. Theory will not be asked. Sums relating to rotational, vibrational, electronic and magnetic resonance spectroscopy will be asked, and Lambert-Beer's law. So try to do sums and not read the theory over here. So this is Dr. Sarkar saying goodbye, and I hope the tips provided to you will be helpful, and all the best for your exam. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.